Welcome to the Personal Perseverance Project. My name is David Atkins, retired New York State Trooper, $1 Million Direct Sales International Business Earner, author, and keynote motivational speaker, where each week I come here to help you break through your excuses so you can live a life up to your fullest potential. Let the project begin.
That is my mindset. I operate on a level of excellence, and you guys need to wake up every single day, and you need to operate on a level of excellence and create your masterpiece.
What's up, my friends? How are you? And welcome to another edition on this episode of the Personal Perseverance Project. I have to tell you, I am behind getting this done for you guys. Normally, if those of you that listen every Monday, you may wake up in the morning and you may say, let me go see what David's episode is about, because they've been coming out every Monday since the new year started in January. But between my travel schedule the last 2 weeks, I was in Ohio last week, I was in Las Vegas the week before, paired with this weekend, I got a little cold. I'm still dealing with it now. I don't know if you can tell. I may have to take some sips of water in between. On top of, I've been dealing with, and just kind of for you to share, I guess, again, to a little bit of my personal life, I, in early June, got 2 episodes of angioedema, where my lip and face out of nowhere just started swelling up. I was in the emergency room the second time this happened, getting an IV of Benadryl and steroids, and it happened again this weekend, literally in the middle of church. I'm standing there in mass, and I felt my lip all of a sudden swelling up, and I looked to my left to my wife, and I'm like, is my lip swelling up? And she's like, yeah, it is. So I had a 3rd episode of this. I've seen an allergist. I have to go back to him. I'm giving you like TMI, too much information, but the point I'm saying this is that I'm literally going to record this episode today with something that I often bring up and speak about, but I really want to dive into it. But I'm going to be recording this today and get it out to you today. Usually I'm ahead of schedule. I may have some interviews lined up. I may have some things done. But here's the deal, guys. My newest philosophy is you're always one decision away from taking that step to moving your life forward, to living up to your potential, to going after those goals. And right now, I'm literally one decision away. I just said to myself, just go, record the podcast, get it up for your people that follow you, for the people that get value from you. It's that quick, because so often we procrastinate when it comes to the things that we know we need to do, and we get caught up in paralysis of analysis and we wait. So rather than do that, I'm getting it done on this Monday. Not ideal in the time, but I'm not going to procrastinate and make excuses so it's not done. So today's topic that I really want to talk to you guys about, and I'm going to preface it with this. Common sense isn't always common practice. Because what I'm about to share with you, you may say, well, David, of course I know that. But you know what? I also know the vast majority of people don't do it. Why? I'll explain in a second. So my main thing to talk to you guys today is the importance of working out, is exercising, and exercising more days in a week than you don't exercise, because you don't want your body to be working against each other. Yes, I can say, yes, if you get exercise in 1 day a week, it's better than nothing. I guess that holds true. But to really reap the benefits and the rewards that come with that, you really need to be doing it. For me, I exercise 6 days a week. I would say at minimum you should be 5 days a week. I guess I'll take 4 days a week if you're doing it 1 day a week. But I'm going to call it as it is. If you really want to reap the benefits, you need to be exercising 5-6 days a week. It's just the way it is. Because the thing that I'm going to start with, and guys, if you have a pen and paper, maybe write these things down. I want you to remember this. The number one excuse that people talk about why they don't have time to exercise is we're too busy. We're just too busy. And you know what? Too busy is an excuse. We all have the same 24 hours in the day, no more, no less. And I can tell you right now, there are people in this world that are busier than you, who are dealing with bigger problems than you are, who are finding the time to take care of their health and exercise. That's a fact. So you may have to check your ego at the door with me of these things I'm going to share with you, because often it's you that's blocking yourself from achieving success. So what I want to say is exercise doesn't cost you time. It buys you time back. So for those of you that saying, I'm so busy, I don't have time, you don't have time not to exercise because it doesn't cost you time. It buys you time back. What do I mean by that? You're going to be more efficient. You're going to be less stressed. You're going to get more done in the same amount of time. You're going to sleep better. All the things that happen when you exercise, the product of your exercise, you're going to be more efficient. So you will get more done. So it doesn't cost you time. It buys you time back. And guys, I need you to remember this. There is no warm-up in life. There is no practice in life. You only have today. And so often when it comes to our exercise, we talk about we're going to do it in the summer when our kids aren't in school, or I'm going to start when my kids go back to school, or it's the holidays. So I'm going to be going to so many holiday parties. So I'm going to start in the new year, and then gyms are so crowded for like a week, and then everybody disappears. The fact is this. If you're not willing to do it in the storm, if you're not willing to do it when you're super busy, well, then guess what? You're just never going to do it because more times than not, you're going to be busy. It's in this day and age, nobody is not busy, right? So you have to make exercise something where it's not a matter of if I will do it today, it's a matter of when. So let me give you an example of just today for me. This weekend, we had a big party for my daughter's ice hockey team. We had, I don't know, maybe around 40 people at the house. I developed a little bit of a cold this weekend. I had another episode of angioedema with my lips swelling up yesterday. Last night, I had to take some Zyrtec as per my allergist. I also took some NyQuil because with my cold, I wasn't sleeping well. So I took NyQuil last night. And for those of you that have taken NyQuil before, it knocked me on my butt. Like, it knocked me on my ass. I'm going to call it as it is. So this morning, my normal alarm is 5 a.m. in the morning. And 5 a.m. this morning, when my alarm went off, like, I was sleeping through it. I was a zombie. My wife, Kristen, had to come in at 7 o'clock to get me up because she's meal prepping for something that she does, and I had to take one of my daughter Sadie, to her ice hockey camp today, and one of her teammates was here, and I had to drive them there. So I drove them there to camp. I was in traffic getting there. I was in traffic coming back, and here we are. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Normally by 9 o'clock in the morning, I've been in my office here for an hour and a half, and I've already got my workout in because I got up at 5, and I already worked on my mindset, and I didn't even basically start the day. And it would have been so easy for me at 9 a.m. to say, I have so much work to do. I didn't get my podcast done. It was supposed to be out at midnight today. I have emails that are sitting since Friday afternoon I haven't got to answer because I'm still playing catch up from traveling last week. I have things on my to-do list. I'm already a couple hours behind. If I exercise right now, I'm not going to get started to after 12 o'clock because I also have a vet appointment for my lab who has a follow-up visit with the vet this morning at 11:30. And all of these things started piling on in my head. And it would have been so easy for me to say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later on today. And the thing is this, I didn't allow that excuse to get the best of me. I said, I'm one decision away. I need to get this done because I have learned that when I make exercise a priority, I benefit. Everything else benefits throughout the day. I'm a better husband because I'm less stressed interacting with my wife. I'm a better father because I get more done with my kids. I'm more efficient. I'm less stressed. I'm calmer because I get it out of the way. So let me tell you something. At 9 o'clock, I went downstairs. I did 40 minutes of a weightlifting program. I'm doing Dig Deeper right now from Body. Did that in my basement of my house. And then after that, I went outside and I ran 6 miles. And I got the workout done. Then it was 11 a.m. because this all took me about 2 hours. Took a quick shower, got my dog to the vet, came home, basically ate breakfast at 12 o'clock, and now I'm knocking off my to-do list. My point of this story is this. Exercise for me is a priority. When it's a priority, you find a way. Otherwise, you find an excuse. I'll say that again. When it's a priority to you, you find a way. Otherwise, you find an excuse. And it's a priority for me because I knew by getting this exercise done, it was going to catapult my day and how I felt mentally, how my energy was, and just the sense of accomplishment. And sometimes in life, the reason why we're not gaining momentum is you're waiting for motivation to strike you like a bolt of lightning instead of saying, I got to stop waiting till I feel like it and just make that decision and start, and then you start feeling like it. So let me tell you, when I finished my run after weightlifting, I felt like $1,000,000. I felt like I can conquer the world. I felt so good. And I'm going to say this to another point. The number one underutilized treatment for depression and anxiety and a lot of things that people struggle with, so many, every single day struggle with, is exercise. We're so quick to run to the medication. We're so quick to get medicated and try all these supplements to help with our anxiety and our depression. You know what? This morning, feeling behind, I can feel the anxiety. This morning, feeling behind, I can feel the sense of overwhelm. And you know what? I went out there and I got my exercise in, and it all dissipated. It all went away. I felt great because when you exercise, the endorphins, it's science. I'm not making this up. The endorphins in your brain, dopamine and all the things start releasing. The feel-good chemicals start releasing, and you feel better. And you know what? I know my kids and my wife deserve the best of me, not what's left of me. I'll say that again. They deserve the best of me, not what's left of me. And I know that by me taking care of my health and my exercise first, it's not being selfish. It's being selfless because the people around me benefit from a better version of myself. So stop thinking that you don't have time or it's being selfish. It's not selfish. And you know what? You probably need it because you're probably pouring from an empty cup. Most people are burning the candle at both ends. And the reason why you're stressed out, strung out, and exhausted all the time, paired with you're probably not eating the greatest foods, is you're not taking care of your body and your health. And when you take care of your health and exercise, it positively affects you mentally. And when you feel good mentally, everything around you in your life benefits. Do you know right now, I just saw at a conference a slide go up. It was actually the annual Beachbody Partner Summit event. I did not go this weekend, but it was this weekend. A bunch of our team was there, and I saw a picture of a slide that 72% of this country right now is overweight or obese. Let me say that again, 72%. It used to be 2/3 when I started with Beachbody 12, 13, 14 years ago. Now this country, 72% of people are overweight or obese. And you know what that means? More heart attacks, more heart disease, more strokes, more type 2 diabetes. People are struggling and suffering because we're getting in our own way. So you have to realize that some of you, and this may not apply to, but over 7 out of 10 of you that are listening to this, it does apply to you. And you need to draw a line in the sand. You need to say enough is enough, and you need to start doing something for your health. And some of the benefits, I'm going to list them, and I said some of them already. Having more energy. Why would you not want to have more energy? The amount of people that I need my energy drinks filled with all the crap that are in them. I need multiple cups of coffee throughout the day. I need to have my sugary foods, and we have a little bit of energy, a rush, and then we crash. But what about the natural way of just moving your body? And guys, listen, you don't need to be doing some extreme CrossFit, running a marathon. Maybe it's going for a brisk walk 5-6 days a week for 30 minutes. Anybody can lace up their sneakers and go outside and go for a walk. All right? Maybe you don't have a gym membership. Let me tell you this. Being a dad with 3 kids, for many years, over a dozen years, I worked out at home. I literally would push the coffee table out of the way in front of the television. In our first home, it was a 1-bedroom house. Who does that, by the way? Who buys a 1-bedroom house? But for Kristen and I, in our basement, which was also the playroom, there were toys everywhere, a pile of toys. We pushed the toys to the side. We had a little coffee table. We pushed that to the side, and we pushed play, and we did P90X at home. And we had a doorway chin-up bar that we bought online because it went in the doorway in the basement, and we just needed the ground to do push-ups. And we did P90X at home. And for years, we worked out at home. I've seen people work out in around their center island of the kitchen. You just need an area you can go down and plank. Most people, where they're sitting on the couch, in front of that is a coffee table. Push it out of the way. You can get the Beachbody app. And it's not me, I'm just promoting Beachbody, but it works. I'm trying to get rid of your excuses, because some people are like, I don't have time to go to the gym. I can't afford a gym membership. It's an excuse, and excuses are well-planned lies. The Beachbody app, with hundreds of workouts of all different levels of fitness, is a solution to help you get healthy and fit. It worked for me. It still works for me today. I still do it. It can work for you too. So stop saying you don't know what to do. You literally push play and you follow along. And for those of you that do go to the gym, and maybe you're doing what I used to do before I got introduced to Beachbody, I would do the same exercises on the same days of the week. I was getting no results. I was gaining weight. It became monotonous. I was going through the motions. You know what the great thing is? This past year, I started going to a gym just to get out of the house, but I still do my Beachbody workouts. I go on my phone. I go to the Beachbody app. I push play. I have a workout program I'm doing now. It's 3 months long. Right now, I'm in month 3, week 2. I go to month 3, week 2, day 1. It was a chest workout. I push play. I put my phone down on the bench or on the corner. I listen with my AirPods, and I do the workouts, and I get an amazing workout. You have the time. It's at your fingertips. You have to stop making excuses, because why? My first point I said is you're going to have more energy. The next thing is you're going to be less stressed. How many of you listening right now say, you know what, I wish I didn't have as much stress in my life? Hello? Get some exercise in, because it helps you cope with stress. It helps you relieve stress. It is a natural way to relieve stress. You know, for me right now, I'm so past, and I could tell you this, and excuse me, as I'm still trying to recover from this cold, I am so past. It is great that you can get muscles and be strong and fit. Yes, I'm not taking away from that. I love to feel good and look good. I'm not taking away. But the byproduct of the mental benefits is the train that I'm on every single day. At 47 years old, I am about feeling good. I'm about less stress. I'm about conquering the day. I'm about winning the day. And when I exercise, my confidence is there and all the mental benefits come in. That's what most of you need right now. The physical stuff's going to naturally happen. You know, the next thing is you're going to be more efficient. So whatever you're working on, the computer or whatever you're doing at work, you'll be more efficient, you'll have more clarity, and you'll be more innovative. Can I tell you the amount of times when I'm running and I'm like on the runner's high and I feel good, that I have ideas that come to my mind about my keynote presentations? It's happened quite a few times where I literally come up with ideas during exercise or just after I'm done. Why? Because my brain is like, those feel-good chemicals are there. I'm innovative. The clarity's there, and it happens. So if you're feeling stuck in your life, stuck with trying to come up with ideas or new things for your business or anything, exercise. Move your body. It will help you. So guys, you want to be more successful in life? You need to exercise. You want to be respected more? Start exercising. I can tell you right now, when you walk into a room and when people see you and you present yourself and you have a fit body, when you look strong and people see that, it breathes. It puts out confidence. People get attracted to that because it's a level playing field. There's no shortcuts to being fit and looking fit. There's no shortcuts. People, if somebody walked in the room that looked disheveled, was somebody that clearly doesn't take care of themselves, or somebody walked in the room that looked crisp, clean, lean, fit, and strong, it's an automatic level, higher level of respect, because you're like, that person takes care of themselves. That person puts out a sense of confidence. Like, that's who you get drawn to, right? So you're going to have more confidence. You're going to be respected more. You want to increase your libido? I'll call it as it is. Exercise more. So often we're so tired to have that type of relationship, and it's because you don't have the energy. So yes, it increases libido. And like I said, it's going to increase confidence. And guys, I want to end it with this. You also need to stop eating crap all the time. Like, listen, live your life. This weekend, did we have a barbecue? Yes. Did I eat desserts? Yes. Did I have a beer or two? Yes. I'm not saying not to live your life, but I'm saying 80% of the time, Monday through Friday or Monday through maybe Saturday, Stop running through the fast food joint or going to Starbucks and getting those sugary drinks filled with hundreds of sugary calories and getting processed foods and all the garbage. Listen, keep it simple. Shop on the outside aisles of the grocery store. You're not going to get heavy and overweight from eating too many apples or fruit. Have salads, lean proteins, have healthy fats, have nuts or your olive oil. Stop eating the garbage. If you can keep it simple and eat healthy most of the time during the week and you can move your body the other days, your life will be in a different place. Your life will be in a different place from now. There's nobody that I look up to or I see that's super successful that doesn't put their health as a priority. And you know what? If they don't make their health a priority, it's somebody I'm probably not going to look up to, because I feel that when you can show that you can take care of your health, it shows you have discipline. It shows you have consistency. It shows you have grit to push through the days you don't feel like doing it. It shows a lot of things about you, and I know that that's going to show the type of person you are and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in your life. So, guys, that's my message for today, is to please start exercising, start moving your body, start doing something. Stop allowing your excuses to creep in. You are the person that's getting in your own way. It's not your spouse. It's not your kids. It's not your work. It's not the traffic that you're in. It's you. And it's the excuses that's stopping you. And like I always say, when I share the story of my best friend that was killed, life doesn't always fire a warning shot. So don't be waiting till you have a stroke or you have a heart attack. And let me tell you, it's happening to people my age. I'm hearing about it. Just somebody that my daughter played softball with, the dad that's the same age as mine that I was at games with, watching our daughters play, died from a heart attack. And he had major blockage in there. He never took care of himself. He never went to a doctor. Guys, your body is your temple. I'll end with this. Your body is your temple. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Because if you don't, you may pay the ultimate price, and it's not worth it. So, guys, that's it. That's my message for you guys today. I hope you have an amazing day. Go out there, live up to your fullest potential. And remember, you're always only one decision away. Right now, you can finish this. You're one decision away from making that change, taking that first step for improving your life and living up to your God-given potential. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Personal Perseverance Project. My goal every single day is to help people live up to their fullest potential. So please share this episode, subscribe to my channel, and maybe even leave a review. Be sure to connect and follow me on all my social media channels. And if you would like more information about me potentially being a keynote speaker at your event, or maybe you want to work with me one-on-one as your private coach, be sure to go to my website at davidatkinsspeaks.com for more information. Thank you.